We created the RE3 project, Rethinking Resources and Recycling for Sustainable Hospitals, because we wanted to identify how single-use plastics are used and disposed of.
When we talk about plastic waste, we think of it as the end use, the waste. It's going into the ground. In the case of the NHS, they're buying and procuring materials which then go into this system, and it comes out in a multitude of ways. Because there's not sufficient education or behaviour or time even to recycle these things.
Plastics do have quite a number of beneficial properties. They are durable, they're low cost, highly available, and they're appropriate for use in sterile environments. In our literature review, the most commonly cited plastic item used in hospitals was blue wrap, which is the wrap that is used to go around surgical instruments. Quite often these are double wrapped, so just something as simple as single wrapping these where you can would cut down a lot on the use of blue wrap. That was followed by plastic tubing and syringes.
For one surgical operation, 101 pieces of plastic, for example, were used. There's 500 million gowns, 500 million face masks been used since March 2020 in the first 6 months of the COVID crisis.
We wanted to trace the flow of single-use plastics through hospitals, all the way from NHS procurement, through different hospital departments, to waste sorting and disposal.
We found out from just having a cup of tea next to somebody from AstraZeneca that they had a problem with blister packs. The humble blister pack, tablet packs, is actually quite a complex layered material. You can see the foil on the back, but just looking at the white plastic bit, it actually contains 3 layers. What we've done is we've shown that you can actually just simply separate those layers, end up with the aluminium, which is the middle layer, recycle that, and the 2 polymers on either side of it can then be turned into something that is either the monomer and the PVC. We can do something special with that using ionic liquids.
Well, our next step is to design a material flow diagram, trying to map out what plastic items go into the NHS, which departments they're used in and what proportion they're used in, and what the material composition of these items are, and then it will be how they're disposed of.
What we're planning to do next is work together with more NHS trusts to map their plastic waste flows and to update our data to see how the COVID-19 pandemic has affected those flows of plastic.
The NHS itself knows that it's got 15 top plastics that produce half or more than half of their pollution. They already know that those are the places to start. But it's about changing people's attitude with regards to what is and isn't recyclable.